Ninja the Protector, huh? No way I'm watching this.
No, you must review this so you can then become the next Golden Ninja Warrior.
Alright, I will. Thank you for totally being in the same scene as me.
I've mentioned him in the last 2 reviews, and now I finally get to look into one of his movies, Godfrey Ho. His notoriety in the world of Z-grade cinema is legendary. Ho had actually gotten his start at Shaw Brothers Studio of all places, working under director Chang Che, who gave us films such as The 5 Deadly Venoms, Crippled Avengers, and The Kid with the Golden Arm. All 3 of these are some of my favorite martial arts films ever, and while at Shaw Brothers, Ho met Joseph Lai. The two then struck out on their own, forming IFD Films and Arts, and began making their own movies at some point in the early 1980s or possibly before. Lai and Ho made so many movies that an official count is next to impossible. These movies are known for not only their stolen music and exploitative titles that were usually trying to bank on another more mainstream film success, but their use of the cut and paste technique. They would take a majority of footage from an unknown or unfinished film and splice their own footage in and try to make a cohesive narrative with it. Ninja the Protector here is one of their many ninja movies. Oh, let's get right into this. The film starts with some ninjas entering a place one by one, as they're known to do, I suppose. You see the splice job right away, as we are made to believe that these ninjas are actually characters from the other movie that Ho spliced in. About as believable as Kim Tai-jung being Bruce Lee. They each lay out wads of money that the Joker forgot to burn. The Red Ninja leader then appears before them.
The traitor has been eliminated. Traitors must die.
He didn't advertise that he was a ninja enough, so he had to go. Tragic. We then head over to a police HQ where we are greeted by 2 complete lies, Richard Harrison's dubbed voice and obvious American accent, made funnier by the portrait of the Queen and the Union Jack being visible there. Harrison here plays Gordon Anderson, who is the leader of a special unit going after the bad guys who we are led to believe are the ninjas in this, as they're involved in a money forgery scheme, and they use some modeling thing as a front for it, and one of their guys, Warren, from the other movie, is undercover and infiltrating. We're also told about his brother David. We then cut to David, who is caught riding this other guy's motorcycle, so he and his friends attempt to kick his ass, but he escapes. We then get a scene with one of the people in the money forgery circle shown before, that being Susan.
I know I told you I had, but I'm keen to get into modeling, so I made it up.
I like people to be honest, and although you lied, you're being honest now, so I'm willing to train you.
Little did he know she just turned down Tommy Wiseau. He's lucky to be getting anything from her. Anderson catches up to one of the ninjas, and we get really the only highlight of any Godfrey Ho movie, the ninja fights. Anderson defeats him and cuffs him. Keeping faithful to what a ninja is, he keeps himself incognito and calls the guys in his squad to arrest the ninja. Barely even disguises his voice on the phone. Probably should have just used the police squad technique.
It's fantastic. A great machine. I've always wanted one like this.
The mechanophilia version that you see here is the alternate cut. That's my bad. Present Marcus here. It's mechanophilia. I'm a complete dumbass. Susan is told via Bruce from the Ho movie that one of their guys, Tiger, is dead.
Tell Albert to watch out.
Oh, right. I'll tell him. I'll see him very soon.
Man, what a believable conversation, right, El Santo?
Hice contacto con X25. Instrucciones.
She tells another one of her affiliates to lay low. Anderson and his men catch up to some of the other bad guys, with one of them being a ninja, who he handily defeats and cuffs. If it seems like I'm just explaining scenes here, it's because I kinda have to. The cut and paste stuff of Godfrey Ho is so dry and shitty and hard to follow, especially when doing a review like this. We then cut to Warren inside the nightclub from Boogie Nights, but before Jack Horner could recruit Warren to be in his films, he gets into a scuffle with some guys. He then gets injured and is nursed by this girl who saw him.
I know you. I saw you at Susan's fashion show.
Yet another cut now into this guy Philip, who's training to be in the 5 fighters from Shaolin. He's told to go after Anderson. Philip catches up with him, and another ninja fight breaks out. He just outright kills him, and we jump over to the 2 brothers who are seeing the girl in the hospital.
Judy, forgive me. I'm sorry. So sorry.
Well, I can forgive you, but I can't forgive the splice job of these movies.
Let's see, drama between Warren and David, drama between Warren and that girl Judy, don't care. We get this one little thing of Anderson talking to Warren on the phone, and that's over within the blink of an eye. Wait, hold on. We have another ninja fight. Let's go! Of course. Bad guy ninja number 633 is cuffed, and we cut to Four Eyes, that's really his name, going and seeing the red ninja leader Bruce with the others. Also, reused shot right here, and that's totally the same person. Can we have this be the new Paul McCartney conspiracy theory, please?
If evil rises, destroy. Once a ninja, always a ninja.
And back to the romance drama bullshit I don't care about, and bad blood between Warren and David. Next, we're at the nightclub, and Warren meets Four Eyes and this girl Lily, who he ends up dancing with.
I am free. I can hardly see in front of me.
Four Eyes is given a picture, and we're shown some steamy sex shot in Suspiria vision. Anderson intercepts another deal going down, and we get yet another ninja fight scene. Another dead ninja later, and we see Warren talking with Four Eyes before cutting to Judy and David leaving Warren, I presume over the photo from before, don't know, trying to care, but simply can't.
Everybody betrayed me. I fed up with this world.
This is so not the time other movie. I'm going through some things. David is then riding his motorcycle as he's jumped once again by some guys. He then shows off once more that he was apparently trained by f***ing Priest Pai Mei and kicks all their asses. David is then introduced to Four Eyes, who informs him about what Warren did. We then get a random scene in between all of that of Anderson doing some training. Whoa, man, have I been filming wrong? Lily is then killed, and Susan is summoned before Bruce, and then we get this.
Judy, still here?
I did not edit any of that. I don't know what the f*** that was. I think that was Anderson killing Susan, but I really don't know. Anyways, it's explained that Warren was charged with Lily's murder and Four Eyes orchestrated the whole thing. David shows up and lays the smackdown on Candy Ass, but is beat down by Four Eyes. Warren then appears and fights him before David shoots Four Eyes dead.
David!
Oh, they're loose threads. Not tying any of you up, we got about 5 minutes left, and it's time for a ninja showdown. Anderson and Bruce have a motorcycle showdown and your standard ninja battle we've seen throughout. Then, in an ending to rival the abruptness of any Shaw Brothers ending, this happens.
I am the champion of the ninjas.
Jesus Christ, this was a slog to get through again. The horrific pacing and the bad voice acting and the amount of loose threads that weren't tied up because of the splice job. Let's just wrap this up. Ninja the Protector, as I said before, is one of many ninja movies that Godfrey Ho and Joseph Lai were behind. Now, unlike movies like Full Metal Ninja or Ninja Terminator where we know what the Stolen Splice movie is, I could not find a thing for what the spliced movie here is. All that's known is that it's from the 80s and that it was a Taiwanese production. That's it. The Z-grade notoriety of Godfrey Ho's movies is something to behold. While there's cheesy fun, it's seldom, and you have to wade through some of the driest, most boring, and sometimes nonsensical shit imaginable. At least with movies like Thunder of Gigantic Serpent or Ninja Death Squad, the spliced movie has some action to go along with the ninja or action-sploitation stuff. With this, it's just a boring f***ing melodrama loosely connected with ninja stuff that's too silly for even Power Rangers that you just couldn't pay me to care about. This was a Herculean task to not only watch again but to write for. The stuff of Godfrey Ho and Joseph Lai can be spliced and done so poorly that writing a cohesive script is a challenge. But, well, it was either this or reviewing Creepypasta from 2023. I think I made the better choice. And thank you for watching.